If I leave this planet before you, if this red juice box of blood and widescreen plasma in my chest flickers out before yours, if my last breath retires without pension and the current to my brain subsides into gossip, do me this one favor. If you love me, and only if you truly love me, take my body, just my body, and bathe me with water as warm as Sunday morning laughter. Scrub out every intoxication. Sandpaper any remnants of an ego I left behind. Remove all spelling mistakes and bad grammar. Make this neo-colonial body new again, like an infant hurricane. Then wrap me in linen, as white as Holy Ghost Polaroids, as soft as your favorite song. Blanket me with its threads, like the fabric were your hands and I was still here. Dab the cloth with your most precious of perfumes, you know the one, so that even in the afterlife, for the rest of my days, I may sing amongst the congregation of your aroma. If you love me, and only if you truly love me, pray with the intention of 1,000 thanksgivings, with the conviction of light. Pray for my safe passage. Pray this next life is less phobia and more magnolia. Pray that hurt and famine are concepts which come with gravity, that physics and hurt are kindred. Pray that violet orchids and violent gunshots only exist here. Pray if I see you again, I will remember your name. Find a vagabond cardboard box. Use it as my tombstone. And with proud letters as bold as thunderous braille write, stop sending flowers, Ian is not here. I cannot be held prisoner to this land. Mother Nature begs for reparations, but my bones have other plans, so take me to the ocean. Tie my feet with heavy thoughts and watch me waltz into the water's indigo fingertips. If you love me, and only if you truly love me, walk away. Do not say goodbye, it would be the wrong choice of word, just wait. Wait as the sweet honeymoon phases into slumber, and wait as my hands and feet find freedom from my limbs, skin drifts off skeletons like satin serenades. Wait as the pulp of my passion dissolves into the bellies of plankton, who too will soon shed their physical constitution, this mountain of dead, this clump of cadavers melting into limestone. Grab that limestone, made from the dried, wet body of plankton, plankton which fed off my body, and make chalk. Chalk composed from the limestone, limestone forged from the alchemy of plankton, plankton which fed off my body. Call over our children. Hold the chalk in those fingers I used to call home. Teach them the only thing I lived for, the only thing worth living for. Hold the chalk, scrawl my name, and tell them this is how you write what you love. Thanks. I've been thinking of swallowing mirror shards for my insides to see my insides. For the butterflies that reside in my insides to realize the reason they can't escape, can't hide, can't fly, resides in the reason I can't cry, the reason why I love you smells like genocide, the reason there is a seasonal storm in my chest. You can hear the hunger, you can feel the thunder, and these damn butterflies just won't break free. Maybe I'm a product of my environment when I'm looking more forward to the next season of Jersey Shore than the season that follows fall. My heart is just trying to acclimatize to this cold world. Now there's lightning where this icebox used to be. Every time I pick my brain, it feels like a lobotomy. The dichotomy of self, half I don't give a what, half Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous. I'm writing little poems in capital letters. Good cop, good lover, bad brother. Will I ever be able enough? It's the polar irony of trueness when Judas might think I'm Jesus and Jesus might think I'm Judas. I'm a crash test genius, a train wreck in training. whining. Maybe it's because when I go home, I sleep in the guest room. Or how Tim Allen was the only way my family took in home improvement. Or when I said I get you back, you took it the wrong way. You with lips like birthdays. You who I named 6 shooting stars after you. Who put a stick up to my memory bank. Give me your dreams. Give me your lies. Tell me you love me. Put it in stacks of notes the size of my fears. So I'm sitting alone at home writing poems, watching Wheel of Fortune. The only woman in my life is on the idiot tube. I'm screaming, Vanna White, all I need is you. She says, show me your friends and I'll show you your character. Where mine are a bunch of damn hypocrites. They don't like Tupac Shakur, think he's a sexist prick. But when Johnny Cash comes on, they're like, that's my shit, I guess. We're all hypocrites. Maybe it's a part of life. I go to poetry slams, raising my fist real high, talking about black pride, but when I'm in Calgary, where I'm from, I feel like Chandler, all my friends are white, to tell you the truth. I thought of painting my bubble bath maroon till it resembled a Rostock painting still once a month. I gotta make a decision. Rogers or Bell, heaven or hell, either way I need a new plan. So I try to write righteous. So I write just what I hear, what I think, what I feel. Sometimes I feel like at the right place at the wrong time, or the wrong time in the right place. They say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. But every poem I write on my blackberry gives me the bitter beer face, ew. Perhaps I should get a moleskin. Maybe I should get an iPhone. I mean, even Adam and Eve had an apple. I feel like Steve Urkel looking for Laura, or American immigration searching for Dora the Explorer. We exchanged keys to our hearts, and I think I lost yours again. Shit, I'm sorry. I know it ain't right. What makes it worse is my subconscious is the same voice as Napoleon Dynamite. Idiot. It ain't all black and white, Ian, use your brain, the gray matters. I have flashbacks of tomorrow and broken francophone wedding vows. Am I the only one that thinks adieu sounds like goodbye? Could someone tell these damn butterflies to stop singing Amy Winehouse? Give them a tenor, maybe they'll shut it. I don't know why they're singing anyways. Why is it harder to be a black man than Batman? Even he knows that you can't be a hero without a bad character, dang. I'm sorry for this rant. See, as a boy, I was touched by an angel. All I want is reparations, an apology, and my goddamn wings back. The sound of this sound, my voice to your ears, is an example of traveling through time. It may seem instant, a synchronized tango, but the words took a while to dance with your mind. By the time the words reach you, they would have already been said. Relics of the past, antique articulation, fossilized phrases, you hear them as now. But there is no now for you. You, as all humans do, live in the past, literally. See, our brains take time to process the information we absorb, like hot fire grappling for life on wet wood. 80 milliseconds. The blink of an eye, approximately how long in the past we live. Mere milliseconds might seem insignificant, a whistle in an island of jackhammers, whispers beating on deaf eardrums. But in the past 80 milliseconds, 2 people were born and 2 people have died. It is not a small amount of time. So if we are perpetually 80 milliseconds behind our own reality, it means there is no such thing as love at first sight, for you saw them before you realized you did. Love at first sight is just an acknowledgement of the magic you already have proof for. It means that triggers squeeze like bread in grocery bags with too many hard things go off before we hear them. It means by the time you hear the last syllables of those uttered milliseconds within death, they would have already passed. Last wishes and loves lingering in the air like lucid recollection. The dead is speaking to us from the future. It means that deja vu is the phenomena of experiencing something, not twice, but 3 times for the first time. The first time I fell in love with you wasn't the first time. Actually, it was under a second behind the first time. But if the first time wasn't actually the first time, give me more first times, and I'll happily double mine. Some animals live longer because their hearts beat slower. So give me that time, that testament elephant tusk, blue moon whale time that makes my heart hopscotch a beat. We are stars. And just like stars, we will die. But just like stars, our lives are burnt in the sky. We see them as golden, sapphire monuments, sprinkles of twinkles, eternally iridescent. It is an illusion. For we do not see them as they are, but who they were 10 millennia ago, some of them now deceased. I think there's a metaphor there. Even after we are gone, we can still be seen here through our shine, 80 milliseconds, the blink of an eye. We're living backwards, going forward. So ask yourself, what kind of history will you create yourself to live in? Eons from now, how light will your bright shine? And when the words of love and encouragement ask your eardrums to dance, will you say yes, or would it already be too late?